What's good, guys? This is the Last Poet Zen. Today I'm gonna be joining the Labtv and wanna do some podcasts, and they're gonna ask me some questions. And I have a lot of answers, and I also have a lot of questions. So let's go.
His questions. Okay.
I love your confidence. Yeah, he just went straight to it. You're used to this type of stuff, are you?
No.
No.
He's been ready.
No. Okay.
Man's been ready since,
Oh yeah, I see. Before we start, yeah, I'm gonna press a round of applause for you for your album, because it was really a surprise for me. Unlike Susan, because Susan already knows how good you are, and she's been trying to tell me, So I'm just gonna press this.
And then the question is,
can you hear that? Yeah.
Surprise for you? Yes,
Yeah.
I heard that.
Yeah.
So why is it a surprise for you? And also, how don't you know that I do music, my guy?
Oh my God! You want us to get here already? You want us to start here?
Well, let's
Okay.
Let's
get into it.
Straight in there.
I've listened to your podcast.
Yeah.
2 of them so far, I think.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I have questions.
Oh, that's good. So that means we both have questions for each other. Look, I actually had this question for you, but now since you have asked me first, I'll answer you, and then I'm gonna flip it and ask you my question that I had for you.
Okay. Cool.
All right. So here's the thing. Obviously, I've known you guys for a long time, you and your bro, yeah. Mm-hmm. But I honestly, I thought you guys were into art and you were into recording, obviously with the ground floor and stuff. I honestly had never heard any song from you. I know you do poetry actually.
Yeah.
But I never heard an album or anything.
But do you remember that me, Zelen, and Ovi had a band?
Yes.
Like
You're right.
Yeah,
I wasn't even around for that, and I knew it.
No, but here's the thing, yeah.
Yeah, we had a band, and then from when we started college and all these things, the band kind of like faded out,
Yeah.
But all of us continued doing music. Like Ovi is still doing his drumming, Zelen still do a lot of art, but he still produce some beats.
Yeah.
And then I sticked with music because of ground floor, I guess, because I was always recording people.
Yeah.
Then when I'm at home, I'll be learning the software more, and then I started actually producing my own beats and all these things. Then I started recording,
Yeah, shit. So here's the thing.
So I suppose I dropped my first EP, I think it was 2018.
2018. Shit.
Yeah, that was the first time I actually released something on my own.
Yeah.
Then after that, I haven't stopped since.
You see?
Trust
so
me,
here's the thing.
He hasn't stopped.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah. Like just like, an exclusive.
Yeah.
I might be dropping something even by December again,
What if another pack, like another album? Or just a song?
Well, it's going to be a surprise. I can drop an album if I want.
What the fuck? That's how much you're working?
Because I have an album already here. So,
yeah? Shit.
Yeah. I'm always one step ahead of what I'm actually releasing.
Yeah. Okay, I see.
So by the time I release something, I already have another project that's ready to go.
Yeah. So from your question, to me, you're kind of on the same line with Susan, because Susan said to me, it's like the Labtv doesn't reach out enough to Cork City people. Yeah, that's what she said. Am I right, Susan, by saying that?
Yes, and
I say it all the time.
I would say, here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
The fact that I'm doing music and Labtv doesn't know that's bad.
It's a problem.
You're right.
Because you guys, you're saying you're representing the local scene. You're saying you're representing Ireland.
Yeah.
And if I checked, a lot of people in Cork City are actually doing a lot. But if I look at your page, I'm like, who are these people? Most of them I've heard of them, right?
Yeah.
But then in terms of like representing the local scene, I'm like, who, like, I'm pretty sure most of them are like Dublin and somewhere.
Oh yeah. So when we say local, we mean like the whole country, like within Ireland.
Local.
But here's the thing.
Isn't it like local is local, and that the whole country is like what is it?
National.
It's national.
National. Yeah. So if you're a national platform, I get it. If you meet some artists from Cork City, that's fine because you're representing national. But then if you say local, then I expect to see some local stuff,
100%.
So might have to change that tagline.
Imagine,
it's not like it's not a big problem as such.
It's a problem.
It's like, well, it's a problem, but at the same time, it's like, we gotta have to, like, if you say, I don't know, for me, for example, if I say I was a painter, and I never released any paint, I released one painting, and then the rest is just music. Well, I'm not really advertising properly there,
Okay, I get you. So here's my question for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I said,
I love this. I love it.
How come for all this time you have been doing music? Like we have met in town, we always bump across each other, yeah? And we know the same people. And you know me personally. And I said, how come I've never been sent any of your music before?
Wait. Before you answer this question, wait. No.
By who, Fortune?
By you or anyone around you.
The reason why.
Wait. Okay, go on.
The reason, my answer to this question, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, we already know my answer to this question because I'm pretty sure I've answered it in the last two podcasts.
Yeah.
So now I'm waiting to see what Zen's answer will be. And I really hope it's the same.
No, my answer is actually the same as Susan, but I'll go further than that and say, you created a platform, right?
Yeah.
To represent us, right?
Yeah.
Therefore, you go search that. You go look for us.
I can do that.
And yes, you go look for us, right? And then you might say, but you can look for me. I'm like, no, you already put out the platform and said you're representing local scene. So show us the local scene.
Good.
I can't make a page and say I'm a musician and don't upload music.
Yeah, that's true.
That's 7 minutes. He's already dragging the whole platform.
Well,
I'm here for it.
Here's the thing.
So that's what I'm just saying. Yes, I can. I had the last podcast. Yes, I can approach you, right?
Yeah.
Which I actually did approach you at the end, right?
Yes.
But the thing is this way is that you have to understand. I'm at home creating the content, right?
Yeah.
Once I put it out, you are looking for the content.
Yeah.
You're
right. You're right.
I mean, both sides, like you looking for us and us looking for you.
Yes.
They're correct.
That's what I wanted to say. Yeah.
But you have to stand with what you said on your page.
But here's the thing: if I don't know that someone is an artist, I can't go to your page to look for music. If I didn't,
it's not that way. Okay, let's say before COVID, right?
Yeah.
You guys attend gigs and all these things, right?
Yeah.
And I've been in gigs with you, and after those gigs, we saw a lot of acts.
Yeah.
But your page never exposed those acts.
Which one? Which one?
You came to the gig to expose an artist that was coming from outside the local scene.
What?
Bro, like I've been observing.
But so why didn't you approach me though?
For example, no. Yeah, listen, I haven't approached you not because I don't want to or anything like this. I didn't have time because I'm busy creating the music and all these things, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that it's your responsibility to expose my music.
Yeah.
I'm saying that, yes, in
as
time,
an artist,
for example, for example, I have sent you the stuff now, right?
Yeah.
Because I had that window of time where I can actually send you. Because, bro, I'm working 2 jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have my music, you know? So it's like I create and then afterwards I try to expose my music as much as I can.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, you guys too can,
You see, here's the thing. Let me tell you from my defense,
Yeah.
There is so much going on online. And then there are different types of artists, yeah? There are people that are more, I feel like they're more hungry than the other. So there are people that actually when they drop something, they make sure they send it to me straight away on my DMs, either the promo and the actual clip. Some people even they send me exclusives before they even put it out and be like, oh, here's my new song coming up soon. What do you think of it? Is there anything I could change or anything? That just for feedback. And then those people, when they drop, I find them first, because I already know that they are doing stuff. But for you, wait.
You really want to go?
Wait. For you, you, my guy, I've seen you all the time.
You really want to go?
Yeah. I see you a lot.
Okay.
I see you a lot. And
did I not send you my new video?
You did, and I put it up.
Where?
Online.
To be fair,
video.
I'm pretty sure he did.
On Instagram.
My video.
The video of the girl, yeah?
With Oravida.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's even on YouTube as well. On our last music review, it's on YouTube. When we're talking about your album,
I
played
paying
it.
attention to who?
Who's not paying attention? I put the actual look.
Wait, can I ask you a question?
Go to YouTube now.
If you didn't tag me, how am I supposed to know?
No, it's on YouTube. I just dropped it 4 days ago.
I follow your page, right?
Yeah.
So whenever things pop up, I see certain things, right? Yeah. But then if I miss those, it's fine. I'll see them later. But then if those things are actually me, I think I should be tagged now.
I know, but I can't tag on YouTube.
Okay. That's cool. I will check it.
Yeah. So let's start the interview now. Yeah.
Now that we got the beef out of the way.
What's your take, Susan?
Now that we have cleared things,
Yeah. Okay. Should we start
Yeah.
Do you know what? Let me try and do this from the get go. I know you from YMCA first. Yeah, we met in YMCA the first time.
Yeah.
Ground floor specifically.
Yeah. No, at the time it was YMCA.
Oh yeah, YMCA. That was time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's before.
Oh, so you have no excuse to not know that Zen does music.
I know Zen.
I could have had an excuse.
I know these guys. I know these guys since back then, proper. That's what I'm saying. I feel like he should be free for him to come to me and say, have you checked my stuff? I dropped this, I dropped that. And then I'm like, shit, what? Then I look for it. Because I was shocked when Susan told me that you have an album from 2018 or something. I was like, no way. And I went back to listen, and she played me one song, and I liked it. I was like, what? I had no idea you're that active in music. I know you're working with the youth and stuff in Ground Floor, but I had no idea that you're actually making your own music.
Yeah, and also I guess another thing actually on my side, I do promote my own stuff a lot.
Yeah.
But then especially when I'm still working on the music, then I'm usually promoting the kids' music or the other artists in Cork City.
Yeah.
So there's usually a period in the year where my stuff comes out, and then there will be a lot of my stuff being promoted on my page.
Yeah.
But then when I'm still working on stuff, then there's other people's stuff.
Yeah.
So usually it's kind of like that,
All right. So what made you jump into music from the get-go?
Well, to be honest, I got interested I was always interested in music, but then it's when I moved to Europe. I think when I was, I moved in when I was 15, but then when I was around 17, I got my first guitar.
Yeah.
And I tried to learn it, and it didn't work out. So I kind of didn't do anything with it. Then the following year, my twin brother got a guitar.
Yeah.
So he was at home kind of messing around, and then I actually picked up my guitar again, and then I started playing.
Yeah.
Then that's where it really started. Then as time goes, I started making beats a lot, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Then we started doing the band. After the band, I focused more on my music then.
All right.
So it's kind of like that. That's I just like music in general,
Yeah. What genre do you put yourself in?
None, but I would say partly hip hop.
Okay. All right.
I don't know
It's
if
a floating spirit.
Exactly. There you go, Susan. It's more about emotions for me.
Yeah.
You know, it's about emotion. It's like as long I portray what I'm feeling, it doesn't matter what the beat is. It doesn't matter how I'm approaching, either I'm singing or rapping or just doing a spoken word. As long the feeling is expressed the best I can, then that's it.
Yeah. Would you say?
And then the other things that in the instrumentals, they're meant to accompany the lyrics and the flow of what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So in other words, I do pay attention a lot to the production, like as in my instrumental, they fit with what I'm saying. Like there's a lot of small details that maybe some people don't realize.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that.
Would you say your music is targeted to is targeted to a certain demographic or a type of people?
No, I say everybody, because it's feelings.
Yeah.
Everybody has feelings.
Yeah.
So it's like everybody. For example, the album before this.
Yeah.
It was called Systematic Nonsense. The song that you listen to.
Yeah.
In the podcast.
Yeah.
That's from an album called Systematic Nonsense that I dropped in January.
Yeah.
And that album is all political and also uplifting Black people.
Yeah.
So in that sense, that album, anybody can listen to it. Not everybody's gonna like it.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I am pointing out things just as they are.
It's a certain okay. All right.
So in that sense, like I don't say I have a target group, but I have like the message.
Yeah. I like the way you say music's about feelings. So now I'm gonna get to the new album.
Yeah.
So the names, your album says no names. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's mentioning names. Every song is someone's name. Are those names attached to people? And he lights a cigarette. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
But no names, no mentions, no names.
Okay. So if the name, the song titles are from people's names.
Yes.
Is the message in these songs, in each song, relates to your feelings towards the certain somebody?
Yes. Oh, by the way, not most, all of my songs are true stories.
Oh, really?
But while we're on this topic, can I ask, why didn't I get a mention as your best friend and your right-hand woman? Why didn't I get a mention?
Susan, don't throw this right now, because remember I called you.
Yeah.
I called you and I told you I was going to name one of the songs after you. And also I told you that, if the whole thing that you don't know if you're mentioned in the songs or not. You get it?
Okay, so like the song could be about, like you could mention someone without mentioning them.
Yeah, because that's the whole idea is that no names, right? Is that the person that I'm talking about, they will know.
Oh, so
the person I'm talking about will know that experience in the song, it's about them.
So what I'm getting here,
guys, there is no name.
So what I'm getting here is Susan didn't catch the part about her. She didn't listen to the song properly. You didn't listen to the album properly, Susan.
I'm not saying
I can't lie. I didn't listen to the album because I had to hear the album. I didn't listen to the album like as in sit down and deep the album, because I've had to listen to the album repeatedly, like songs on it. Okay. So like usually whenever an album drops, I'll listen to it from start to finish. Yeah. But when I've already heard so much of what's in it, it's hard to judge, because like I said before, I know exactly what goes into Zen's music. So it's hard for me to actually be like an outside person paying attention when I know what's gone into it, and you know what I mean? So I'll be honest, I didn't sit down and listen to the whole album because I could probably sing any song off the top of my head.
And another thing, like with you actually know a lot of versions of the same songs. Because I showed you as the songs were developing, So you actually, some of the songs that were even supposed to be in the album, they didn't make it at the end.
Yeah, that's true.
Because for me, since we're talking about this, I have a bone to pick with you, Fortune.
Yeah.
Yes, you you did not pay attention properly.
Shit, Tua.
I made an album, right?
Yes.
I did not make a single. So therefore, it's a package. You can't read one page of the book and then start making judgments.
Oh shit.
You know? So I was listening to you in the podcast and you say, oh, I was listening to the intro. I was like, okay. Oh, I like this. And then I was like, damn, how long is this song? And I realized I was on the same song.
On the third song. I was on the third song.
Yeah, bro, that's the whole point. It flows.
Oh no. I wasn't saying that's I didn't say that's bad. I didn't mean that's bad.
No. I know you didn't say it's bad, right?
Because what I'm saying is
the fact that you noticed that was good.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, I was like, wait, so what is he saying about it? So what are you saying about it?
So do you know what? So I was listening and I was like, I zoned in, you know, and I kept enjoying this, and I'm like, what is this still the same song? I wanted to know the name of the song actually, and then I opened my phone because I was listening with the Bluetooth speakers, so my phone was in my pocket. So I was like, what's the name of this song? And then I realized I'm now on the third song. I was like, oh shit, I'm on the third song. I thought it was the first. So I wanted to know where
So the whole idea with that, I actually worked a lot, especially in this album. I worked a lot in actually making sure all of the beats and the sounds kind of sink in. So if you, I don't know if you noticed the lyrics properly. So on the intro, right?
Yeah.
When I'm singing towards the end, one of the lines I say, and I wrote a song, it went something like this.
Yes.
And then I start humming the song, you know.
Yeah. And then it switches over.
It switches to the actual song that I was talking about.
Yeah.
You know.
You're right. Yeah.
So that's the whole concept that I was going with, that it has to fit, you know. And then another thing as well is that the album is actually dedicated to my girl, right?
Okay.
This is gonna be long. So if you guys can look at the cover, if you can see it there. So in the cover, if you can see, all of the characters look similar and they're all different colors. And then there's two characters
that are
which
black
is
and white.
One of them is which is me and my girl.
All right.
You know. So then the whole idea with the cover itself as well is that I'm talking about feelings, relationships, and all these things, which is the experiences I have. But I'm saying that's all behind. Do you get it? That's why the black characters are like highlighted.
Yeah.
In a way. That's why they stand out in the cover, because now it's about me and my girl.
Yes.
All of those other experiences, all of those things I'm talking about in the songs, if it's not about, for example, the song Ovida is about my girl, and the song Bambi is about my girl. Pretty much most of the songs are about my girl, but then the other songs are still about my girl, but I'm more like talking to her.
Okay.
You know? So in the song Martina, it's like her voice. In the beginning, she's saying, I love you and all these things. It's like kind of like a radio effect on it.
Yeah.
Because it's one of the messages, like an audio message that she sent me. You know, one time I was at work and she sent me the audio message saying that. So I just took that and put it into the song.
Okay.
But then at the same time, on the verse, then I talk about like I was chasing girls, hiding the feelings, blah, 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 and all these things, right?
Yeah.
Until I met her. You
all
know?
Right.
So it's like, it's a song I'm talking about. Yeah, true story.
So Martina is your lady now, or?
No.
All right.
Ovida is my girl, the girl in the video.
Oh, yeah. All right.
So yeah. Hey babe, how are you?
You have to. I see, yeah.
And then Fortune, what did you think of the last song? Yeah, the last song. Nadu.
Can you hear this?
Yeah. Yeah, that song. I want to hear you sing along Fortune to the first.
To the what?
The first part, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember now. Do you know what? I was going to ask you. This is not the only song you used, Venek. You used Zulu. This is not the only song. There was another one where you said...
I used it in the Ovida.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, do you know, like, ever since I've met you, you never spoke to me in Zulu.
No, because I wasn't actually sure that you either speak Shona, Ndebele, or Zulu.
Oh, yeah?
All I knew that you were from Zimbabwe or South Africa, but then I didn't know whether you speak... I spoke, what's DJ Quills.
Yeah.
I talk to him now and then, when I meet him, I do sometimes talk in Ndebele or Zulu.
Yeah.
But then with you, actually, because you always spoke English.
English, yeah.
Even if, like, the other boys that, like, for example, if Tabo was around, you still spoke English.
Yeah.
So I was like, maybe he doesn't know how to speak the language anymore or something,
Yeah. When I heard the song, I was like, what? I didn't know you can go really, like, make sentences and stuff, Like, I thought you guys are now, like, you probably speak more Irish than you can speak Zulu.
No, I actually been, like, me and my mom and Zelen, we do speak Setswana, Ndebele, Zulu.
Yeah, when at home, is it?
But then, but like, since we're all now, what you call it? We're now living on our own.
Yeah.
So it's when we have phone calls, that's when we kind of speak. But then other than that, I don't practice that much, except with Tabo, actually.
Yeah.
Tabo is helping me a lot.
You do sometimes in ground floor, like you'll talk to the boys. Like
some of the boys. Because to be honest, again, going back to systematic nonsense, that's another thing. It's a follow-up. I want to keep my roots,
Yeah.
I came to a point where I'm like, why am I trying to make music to please people,
Yeah.
You have people listening to French rap, listening to all these type of songs in different languages, even especially with Afrobeat,
Yeah.
Some of the Nigerian songs, they're using their own language.
Yes.
And we don't even know what they're saying, but we still
like it there.
Yeah, so I'm like, I want my languages to be in my songs.
Yeah, that's good.
That's
really
share
good.
that part as well,
Yeah, it took me by surprise. I won't lie. Yeah. So you're saying you wanted to do music that you with your language, yeah? I wanted to ask again. Do you do music are you doing it as a career, or you're doing it as the love for music? It was something that you really love?
For me, I say it's love for music, but it's another platform to share my message.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I see it, because I do art, I do video, I do music.
Yeah.
But all of those things is to actually it's used to share my message, I guess. The joy that I'm having in my life, or whatever, is to share that. But like, if like I go big, I think, I hope I keep the same attitude and the same. I don't want to end up making music just to make music.
Yes.
I want my stuff still to be still
authentic,
properly, and all these things. Like at the end of the day, no matter how much I think that, I have made the best album ever, blah blah blah, and all these things. That's the best to the level I can do at that moment, and that's me. If you guys don't like it, that's fine.
That's fine, but you're expressing your message.
I said my message.
You said what you said, yeah.
Yeah, so that's the idea, the way I see things. It's like I say that, and that's all.
Yeah.
It's like some people going around saying that they are, what's the word?
Okay, go on.
The best.
Token, then it is on.
People.
Oh yeah. Well, they're saying they're the best.
Name any names? names.
I see. No names. I see.
Names,
I
my
see.
guy.
Shit.
So it's like, yes, you are the best to you, you know, just like I'm the best to me. And I don't need validation
I see, yeah.
from anybody to tell me I'm the best or whatever, right? But if you need validation, then bro,
It's on you. Yeah.
you are not the best. You know, that's what I'm saying.
I know, yeah.
If you're gonna be arguing online how you are the best, then I don't engage with that.
Yeah,
Because
that's
I'm
true.
not
I
gonna
hear
say
you.
you are not the best or you are the best. The fact that you have to go and argue about it.
I remember I actually, years ago, we had this conversation, Zen, where I was upset with someone because they kept saying that they were the greatest and that they were a genius. And I remember saying, I made a Facebook post about it and everything.
Yeah.
But this was back when I used to use Facebook. And I remember saying to Zen, like, if the whole world thinks you're the greatest, then you're the greatest.
Yeah.
But if no one in the world agrees that you're the greatest, then you're not the greatest. You might be the greatest to yourself, but you're not. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like you are what you are to yourself, and that's fine. But the whole world doesn't have to agree. If the whole world doesn't agree, that doesn't technically, you know, like make you like an outstanding you know what I mean?
Because for me, this way is that you need to be, Susan, you know this perspective, because that's kind of the ethos I go with, you know. First is always you first. You need to believe that you are the best. You need to believe that you are beautiful or handsome and all these things. Nobody's gonna tell you this.
100%,
you need to love you need to love yourself before somebody is loving you, you know. Because if you are relying on somebody for love, then you like that doesn't work. Because anytime somebody breaks your heart, you go on the low, you know.
Yeah.
Because you don't even love yourself, you don't think you are worth it in all these things. If you have to seek validation from other people, you don't believe, then how am I supposed to believe you if you don't believe yourself?
Yeah.
You know, like how am I supposed to think you are the best if you are showing me your song and you're not even confident about it?
Yeah.
You know, like if you're like, oh, dude, can you listen to this song? I mean, it's bro, like already I kind of prejudge it already.
Now
you telling me, you know.
Now I'm curious on who you consider your top 5 in, let me say in Cork City first.
In Cork City?
In artist wise.
Well, okay, so I don't like ranking people, but then I would say
don't say the best. Yeah, just say, don't say number 1 is just no order, no order.
Yeah, like my top 5 at the moment for various different reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's BG Tyrese.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know. You don't even know him, do you?
Go on. Susan, no.
He does. They've interviewed. Yeah, but they've Labtv has interviewed him, I'm sure.
Yeah, BG Tyrese is like really good. I think he's like really good. And then there's a guy called Rashid.
Yeah.
He's great good, but I don't think he has put out a lot of stuff.
He has 3 songs.
Okay.
But my mixes on them weren't the best. So like the songs are good songs, but back then I wasn't really mixing like that.
Oh, so you fucked up the songs.
Like, it's actually my fault. But he does have a song hopefully coming next week Friday. He has a music video coming next week Friday,
nice.
and that one's gonna be good.
Yeah, and they're like he's really good. And then there's this guy's what is it, Dara, but it's spelled
SVG
with
gang,
some it's with some X in it, but it's Dara. That's the name. And JM is another kid who's actually really good. And then that's 4, is it? I hope I'm not forgetting anybody. Oh yeah, and
that's 4. LGB4 tray. LG4 tray.
Oh, LG4 tray.
My guy said LGBT.
I don't know. Yeah, he's good, and he's actually moving. Well, because I know him for a while.
Yeah.
Like the direction is going is good, but also at the same time I I like his old stuff as well. You know, like his old stuff were really cool for me. The new stuff, they are good, but then sometimes not in a negative way. I think they are too maybe mainstream based on what I know him before. I think there's things that he could have like it could have been his own thing, you know.
True. I know what you mean.
I feel like, you know, if I had his song playing, I will recognize his voice. But then I'll also like, you know, be like, oh, that sounds like this or that sounds like that artist, you know.
Yeah.
No, there's nothing wrong with that, but then it's just that I really do like the old stuff he used to do.
Yeah.
And then of course there's one of the boys, he's been releasing snippets thing, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I don't actually know what he's called now because he changes his name all the time.
I probably don't know him.
Pariah.
Oh, Pariah.
Oh, Boys Tell Lies.
Boys Tell Lies. Yeah. Do you know what? That kid was really dope. Is he still making music?
He does, but he puts snippets though. It's like
no, man.
I think everything is a story.
I remember.
Yeah, no, trust me. He has a huge plan. Like he's I don't know how to even say this. You see, one of the things there was a line from one of his old songs. He says that he wants to inspire while he lies in a coffin. Like he wants to still inspire while he's in a coffin or something like this.
Yeah. Oh, is he making all the music and then he will keep them until he dies? Don't tell me that.
No. Like as in his music would be still inspiring even after he's dead.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And then that line is somehow became also a thing that I do in life in a way that whatever I'm doing is still gonna be effective even after I'm dead.
Nice.
And like it's like he has such like awesome buzz, like it's just crazy.
Listen, that guy he performed. I did a gig for Labtv in Urban Jungle. I can't remember who was performing, and he brought him in to perform with him. Was it YP? I can't remember.
I'm not sure.
And this kid,
it was probably YP. They used to do a lot of stuff.
Let me tell you, this guy had a verse. I was like, who the fuck is this kid? This kid has to make music. I could from that day I was a fan. And he's never put nothing on, and I always look out for him when he features.
Instagram, the Boys Tell Lies Instagram is very well, like it changes. Like the stuff could be only up for 24 hours and stuff like that. But everything is very like, as in if something happens right now, you could go to his page 5 minutes later on Instagram, and he'd be after making a song that's like within that topic. Like he just drops, and everything's a storyline, everything. And I think there's a lot of, what's that called when somebody has a lot of like alter egos and stuff? Yes. He's so versatile that he can just switch in and out and be like 50 different people at once. It's mad.
Yeah, that's why.
Like
he
has potential to be the best in Ireland.
Yeah, and he works that's why he was changing the names, you know. Yeah, because the names also like he was called Pariah, Boys Tell Lies, and then there was also I think Roman or something like this.
Yeah, Roman.
And all of these characters are different.
Alter egos,
it's just like awesome. Like it's just something else. Or another person before I forget is GB.
GB could be the best. GB,
his name's Salome now.
Salome.
It's just like I love that guy. And I love his voice and his buzz. It's just like
he's just too much.
I really hope to work with him some point.
Yeah.
And I have spoke to him, but then the thing that I'm so nervous.
Yeah.
Like as in because I'm gonna be making the instrumentals as well.
Yeah,
so I listen to his stuff and all these things. I want to make an instrumental that he's kind of familiar with, but also challenge him at the same time, you know?
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. And then that makes me so nervous because then I'm like, my verse too has to step up, you know?
100%, 100%. I know.
I actually have to write this verse as a rapper and, you know, forget feelings and all these things. I have to like, you know, step up, you know, I have to use punchlines. I have to like, you know,
like
at the same time, you know, like when people are in my songs, I'm not all about, like, oh, I have to be better than them.
Yeah.
As long as they're in the same theme and the same wavelength, it's good.
Yeah.
But with GB, I've been so nervous to send him anything.
GB is
I'm
too
like,
good,
this
man.
guy will just destroy the whole
He's
thing.
too good. You'll have to rewrite 10 times. Yeah, you will have to rewrite a lot before you match up with him.
But then as well, but another thing as well, what I do, right? I always, when I send somebody a song, I send them a song with my verse already on it.
Oh, okay.
Because again, it's about, I have done the best I can.
Yes. Yes.
I'm not going to compete with you.
Oh, okay.
I do the best I can, and then that's it. If you send me a way, way better verse, I have done the best I can. I'm not going to start changing my verse because you did a better verse, Yeah. That's my approach as well,
Yeah. So before we close,
Yeah.
I'm going to focus this on the scene, just the scene. Right now, if a label, there's management and stuff around the country.
Yeah.
If they came to you, would you work with them?
No.
Tell me why.
Because most of them are full of shit. Simple as that. So, bro, what kind of a management or label that can't even get you studio time?
Yeah, actually, that's a very good point. Very good point.
I have a lot. This is the thing. One thing that annoys me, right?
Yeah.
I have worked on a lot of people's songs.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Susan has worked on a lot of people's songs, and these people are signed.
Oh. And they don't. And their label don't pay money, do they?
No, nobody's paying us for that. But whatever,
yeah.
You have other people where we read the contracts.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And few people have approached me and all these things, but I'm like, yo, show me a contract let's draft the contract.
Yeah. And
then I was like, yo, first of all, you're not giving me anything.
That's true.
So why am I signing with you?
Yeah.
Like what am I benefiting, Yeah. And again, for me personally, I have a lot of connections, right?
Yeah.
So in terms of gigs, I can actually try to get my own gigs.
You can make your own, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then in terms of promotion online, I'm doing the best I can by my friends are sharing my stuff and all these things.
Yeah.
I'm not even about the numbers and all these things.
Yeah.
But I'm happy with what's happening with my music at the moment. And then if somebody's approaching me, you have to present something that is not happening.
Yeah.
True.
So
if my music is getting I don't know, 20 views a day, let's say, right?
Yeah.
If you can't top that, then
no. Yeah. I know, yeah. So what do you think the scene is missing at the moment?
We're living in well, at the moment it's missing representation. Labtv, do your job. Thank you. And
Susan, did you hear that?
No,
Susan is part of Labtv now.
No, but
no, I'm being.
No, I know that I'm paid to Labtv.
I know.
Don't worry, I have a plan. Don't worry.
All I'm saying this with good intentions.
100%.
Because
100%.
I'm telling you, I can send you 10 people in Cork City that are
really good.
Really good.
Yeah.
Right. But you guys haven't gone.
Please do, man.
Actually, now that you have Susan will send you the people. And the great thing, right?
Yeah.
Even if they start being exposed from your page, that's also very good for you.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, some of these kids are not known because they're under 18.
Okay.
They can't play.
Yeah.
They can't play gigs.
Yeah.
They can't be in the actual venues and all these things because they won't be allowed in the pubs, right?
Yeah.
But they're already doing a lot on on SoundCloud and all these things, and some of them are on Spotify, and they're well known, right, by a lot of people in Cork City. But in terms of music scene, they're not known because there's a lot of barriers, right?
I get you.
And
I get
also other platforms that expose music. Most of the platforms only focus on somebody who's popping.
Yeah.
No matter what the song is, even if the song is not great, you'll see post everywhere about these people, right?
Yeah,
and I have no problem with that. I'm like, that's cool. But I'm like, well, that person doesn't really represent the local scene.
I get you.
You get it?
Yeah.
Even, for example, even if they're in Cork City,
Yeah.
you can just push one person and say, this is Cork City, you know?
Yeah.
Because there is a lot of artists that are doing a lot.
Yeah.
You know, for example, I don't know about if you only focus on hip hop or the whole music. There's a girl called Lenny. She's from Cork City, and she's doing like a lot. Like,
I don't even know this person.
Lenny, you know her. She used to come to ground floor. She used to be called DJ Lenny or something.
I never heard of her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like she is like at some point.
I haven't seen any of her stuff, but I remember her. I haven't seen any of her music.
No, she's releasing a lot, and at some point last week, she was number one in Ireland. She was number one in Ireland on Apple Music.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and that's in Cork City. And that's the thing for me, is that all the platforms that are promoting music, they really have to pay attention what's happening.
Yeah.
And other than that, COVID is messing up a lot of things. I don't know.
I know, man.
I'm sick of Zoom
you're
stuff.
Like,
you know?
Zen, you're like running late, man.
No, I'll be there. I'm gonna. Yeah, it's 10 to. I'll be there soon.
Yeah, I was trying to wrap up quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
okay. Anyway, I'm probably gonna have to go now.
No worries, man.
Yeah. It was nice talking to you guys, and
thank you for coming through
again sometime.
It was a pleasure.
If you have a song,
yeah.
If you have a song, text it to me.
Okay. I will. No worries.
Yeah, I'm still mad. Susan didn't get deep into grilling you because you guys are friends. So she should have. She watched and listened. She listened to Zen killing me.
Yeah, this is good. It will be like 2 days or something if me
and Zen can't argue, because the problem with Zen is I'll try and argue with Zen, and Zen just remains calm. But I'm not somebody that responds very well to that. Like, I respond better to aggression back, whereas Zen's like, it'll be fine. And then I start getting worked up, and it would be just days on end of us arguing.
Yeah.
So
you know, man is Zen, you know. I'm all that shit.
Yeah.
Okay. No worries.
I'll send you guys an exclusive sometime soon when I finish.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Cool. There's too much noise going on now. Okay. We'll cut off now.
Okay,
we'll talk, man.
So take care.
Thank you very much for coming through.
No worries.
Bye.
Bye.